Hey, so I made myself over to KL now. So I'm over at the Face Suites. It's a little bit different to the actual cityscape that I was originally going to get, because when I was doing my research, I didn't know that there's been a new building that's been built. I'm not too sure if you can see, but it actually obscures the original view that I was going for, because I was going to have the infinity pool as the foreground, but that's not going to happen. So what I've actually settled in with is going right to the corner of the infinity pool, and I'm capturing the new building that you can see over here. So I'm going to be working on a new... This is absolutely brilliant. Let me just show you the setup that I have. So a big philosophy in life is that if you don't ask, you don't get. So what I did was I kindly had to ask the maintenance or the security crew if I can access through there. So what they've done, it's got a caution maintenance, but I thought, oh my God, all you did is just got some ropes down there. That's exactly where I want to put my tripod. So I approached the very two kind security guards over there, explained to them what I wanted to do. I just want to put my tripod up here. I'm a photographer and I want to capture the cityscape. And I got a feeling that they didn't understand what I said, but they would just go, oh, okay. I heard an okay, so that was the green light for me. So here I am, I've set up my tripod. Okay, let's use some footage. Alright, so let's set up. Not too sure if one can see properly here. So let's do this setup. Sorry about the shakes, but it's just dangling on my shirt. I need to be able to keep this system hands free. So I'm going to load my 24 mil. Take that off. Cover that. It's a bit humid in here. Get the tilt. Make sure this is secured, because I want to weigh down my tripod, because it's doing that to set myself up. So let's go and capture this sunrise. Now, to be honest, it doesn't look all that great. It looks a lot better with the lights on, and I am a little bit late, so there was a little bit of a dilemma, but nothing unsolvable. Let's lock that in there, like so. So that is so dodgy. That is really dodgy. Maybe because that is so high up there. If you had the extended legs, but that shouldn't go anywhere. I could get in trouble for this, but let's just... Alright, so I'm going to lock the camera in. So I'm going to use my leveling plate, got to make sure that that's level. So there's a spirit level up here. You may not be able to see this, I do apologise, but I'm sorry, I have to prioritise the safety of my equipment and safety of others, because there's a 51-story drop over this. But with weight on there, that's not going to flip. If anything, that's going to flip backwards. So I'm going to keep a hold onto that. I think I'm only going to do a horizontal shot this way. This is borderline dangerous. Okay, I'm not going to let go of this sucker. Put it between my crotch. So that's going to hold there. If anything, that catches there. All right, I've got this sorted out. Live view on. Oh, it's hot because it was still set up from yesterday. Got to make sure that everything's there. Let's see how it looks. Kind of moody. I'm thinking this is going to be like maybe like a black and white sort of shot, so I'm going to go F9. I think one can see up here. It's a bit high.
What have we got to work with? It is very, very hazy. Hazy KL. Let's zoom in to make sure focus is good. I got to make sure that there's no tilt function on. So that's zeroed in, it looks good. It's just super duper crazy hazy. It's gonna crank on the dehaze back in Luminar or Lightroom, because that is, my friend, you can't see shit. Wow. Is that because of my lens? Yeah, my lens is fogged up. I'm gonna have to use a cloth. Oh, don't have a cloth. Have to use a traditional, I do not recommend this. I'm gonna use my t-shirt. The humidity here is absolutely phenomenally crazy. Oh, that's a lot better. Let's do that. That's a lot better. Cool. So I'm gonna lock in. It sucks with that building being over there. This isn't gonna be a long shot. Maybe going to set to bracket so I can have it automatic and I can just hold down that button. I don't wanna shift too much of the actual setup. So I'm gonna go to auto exposure bracket. Let's do, it's got like about 5 brackets. Let's do that. And I may combine this as a HDR. All right, so it allows me to shuffle it. I want it a little bit lower. Oh, F8, 160. So just, yeah, let's do that. Wow. Maybe I might go over to, might take one of the towers. Let's see how that looks. Might shuffle over as far to the right as I can, because I've got a feeling I'm going to start to see. Oh, I'm going to go to my spot in a sec. Yeah, let's go to my spot. I don't like the setup of how this is going. I'll take one more whilst I'm here for the gigs. Level is good. It's just that far left, and because it's blocking the towers, that's a deal breaker to me. So I am going to pull that out, because I fly a long distance. It's a lot of hard work to come to KL, and if you block out the towers, it's almost like, you know, it's a sin. It's a photography sin. So I'm gonna actually go over back to behind my trusty gate, using my permission that I got from yesterday to get into that. Let's shuffle equipment. Let's do the photo shuffle. Time is of the essence. Hey, let's go. With that, lock that in. Let's take the camera up. Oh, that floor. It looks fucking terrible. Leave that camera there. So dodgy. Pick up your shit. Your very expensive shit. Okay. Sorry, I'm not prioritizing the video. I'm not too sure how this is looking on camera, but this is full on work mode. Let's weigh that down for good habits. Okay, so lock that in, make sure my level is good. So yeah, photography is all about problem solving. Seriously, it's all right, so you're not, so I'm going to stop this here, and I'm just going to try and do as much panos as I can from here, because you're not going to be able to see this scene.